everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to try the GeoGuessr Country Streak Challenge. I've played this one before and it says here your best streak 15. I think I'm going to try and reduce or give myself a time limit here because then that was under the default settings, and I wonder if it gives you a new streak count depending on the settings that you've chosen. I'm not sure. 2 minutes and 30 seconds is undoubtedly going to be harder to get a streak than the default settings, which essentially allow you unlimited time of movement to figure things out. So, but I figured in the interests of time and keeping it going, let's try 2 minutes and 30 seconds and see if we might have to rely on some instinct to keep us going at some point. Right, I'm thinking the U.S.A. to start. Just kind of looks like America. Forward drive. What do we have here? Of course, America versus Canada is always an issue. So quite residential. Not sure of the way out of here. The good thing about residential areas, though, is that you might get a flag. And given that we are playing the Country Streak Challenge, a flag is all I need. Not really sure which direction to go in up here. Can I go up here? Yes, I can. Okay. So look, I'm going to go this way. No flag still. Oh, flag. Potential flag. What the heck is that? Absolutely no idea. Don't recognize that one. Move on before we get any. Go down the rabbit hole. Ah, see a flag here. Yes. This should nail it. Is that the Canadian flag? It is the Canadian flag. Good. I'd be curious to see where we are, but that's all we need for now. Canada is selected. God, look how far north Canada goes. You sort of forget about all this up here, but that's a huge landmass, presumably. Guess? Okay, first one down. My streak is at one country. I think Canada's pretty easy, to be honest. So, can't get too cocky. Right, this looks like a Southeast Asian country, at least at first. Nobu Marine Pte Ltd, shipping agency and marine. Okay, well, we're by a freeway, and that's usually pretty helpful, actually. Scope Marine. So we're clearly in the marine center? It's clearly like a seafaring nation, shall we say. A seafaring nation. What do we have here? Some business names might give it away. Singapore. Boom. Instrument and Electrical Engineering Pte Limited. That's good because I'm not sure I'd have guessed Singapore off the bat. Obviously a tiny city-state. I just clicked then, and so I've got to be careful that I don't accidentally click somewhere else or hit guess. Singapore. Yes, that says Singapore there, and the flag comes up. So pretty confident in that one now. I forgot to actually find out where we were in the other round, so let's do that here. Hit guess and see where we are. Yes, that's right. We were on this. So it doesn't tell you. You obviously can click in the state here or in the country, but it doesn't tell you where you clicked. It just tells you roughly where it is. So we're by the sort of, I don't know what this is. Presumably this is the harbour area. Okay, next round. That's a streak of 2. Seguros, C&T. Right, I'm not sure about Seguros, but it sounds Spanish. And we've got here, Semaco was the sign there. This feels like Mexico City. And we had a game in Mexico City quite recently where I had an amazing guess. This is a strange emblem here. Ruta 2 Z.4. Don't recognize those. But this feels like I'm going with Mexico at the moment. I'm not going to put a guess down quite yet, though. I'd like to get a bit further. We've got a Mackie D's. Very good. That doesn't really help. Instituto Guatemalteco de Turismo. Guatemala. Well, look. I mean, that pretty much seals the deal. We've got the Guatemala Tourism Institute right here and there. Guatemala. So not in Mexico. Good we didn't guess there. Guatemala, one of these states down here. I forget there's Belize, El Salvador, and Honduras. And this is Guatemala. I assume we're in Guatemala City here. So I can't put a pin down on it. But when we hit guess, we'll find out. Yes, we were. We were in Guatemala City. Look at that. Good stuff. Next round. Okay. This looks a little tougher. Just because European, I think. But, you know, it can be hard in Europe now to really nail down where you're going to be, or at least it is for me. That's far too small. That there, you know, that writing is quite Germanic, Austrian almost, Undergraph. So, are we in Austria, Switzerland, Germany, Dornbacher Resen? Not sure about that. What do we have here? Looks like we're sort of, I don't know if we're in a town centre or not, really. Gonna be hard to tell. Got to use all the clues we can get here. .at, right, braintrust.at. That's Austria. That's all I need. Let's keep going. Got to strike a fine balance here between moving on and getting more clues versus sort of stopping and pausing and seeing where you are. Not sure which town we're in. Maybe Graz or Vienna. But hard to... I mean, without any more exploring, I wouldn't know. We were in Vienna. There you go. So that's good. You guessed Austria. Okay. Well, we had the URL with the name on it, so that helped, didn't it? Okay, not sure at a first glance where we are here. Got some very tall skyscrapers in the distance. This could be Europe. Could be South America. Don't know, really. Bit strange at the moment. Not sure. We've got some clapped out car over there. Let's get to this intersection. This looks like a busy intersection, so let's see what we can find here. VC, well, it's .com, Cordoba, Colon. Is that Colombia? Colon? Not sure. Venezuela? Medellin? I don't know. Lima, Cordoba, La Paz, Bolivia. Not sure. Right, let's keep going. Can't get too caught up with it all, can we? People seem to be coming from this way and going to this way, so that is what we will do too. Need to make a bit of progress here now. Right, we're clearly in a Spanish-speaking something like Canada. Cordoba. Don't know where Cordoba is. That's frustrating. Should I know that? Is that bad? It probably is bad, isn't it? Yeah, we're getting the same clue over and over again. Clearly lots of... what is this? Is that the shape of the nation? If that's the shape of the nation, that's all I've got. Is that the shape of Colombia? No. Bolivia? No. Ecuador? Closest yet. I can't believe I don't know where Cordoba is, but I don't. So, Cordoba, Argentina. There it is. Cordoba. Seen it. Found it. That's the shape of the state of Cordoba. Yes. Whew. Okay, that was the closest one yet. Right, next round. I should have paused there for a second. I just need to catch my thinking. What do we have here? This maybe is a European city, but Klametjefits. Okay. So that looks sort of German or Dutch in nature. We've got, I think this is possibly the Netherlands, because we've got the number plates as yellow on both sides of the cars. And, you know, this is Dutch. So they're also the same Dutch signs as what we're used to. Quite a large city centre here. Rivierenbuurt, Ring, Hengelo, the S110. I actually don't know quite where this is, but yes, we've got the yellow front number plates, which makes it Dutch. This could be Rotterdam, because that's a big canal by Dutch standards, a big canal. So, not sure. And we've got some pretty big skyscrapers here as well. The Rabobank. So, are we going to... Well, let's explore a bit. Why not? In fact, we need to just kind of nail it down. Make sure that we actually get the country guessed. But let's just explore for a fraction of a second and see if we can't find where. Okay, got some overhead trains here. That's quite common in the Netherlands. This is maybe Amsterdam. I mean, it is a big... It's not the sort of famous side of Amsterdam that the tourists would know then, if that's the case, because obviously this is far more sort of... what's the word I'm looking for? Ring A10. So the ring might be a ring around Amsterdam. I mean, I think that makes sense. Centrum could be the center of anywhere, really. I'd bet if we looked at Amsterdam, we'd see a ring. But this is Amstelgebouw. So this is maybe Amstelveen, which is a city near Amsterdam. I don't know if Amstelveen has a big canal or all the rest of it. It's here. And I don't think it does. So... Not sure. Perhaps we're in this sort of region here. There is the A10 ring. So I think we're in there somewhere. Let's go for the guess. Near Amsterdam. Yes. Look, we are near Amsterdam there. That's good. So, next round. Right. Well, we've got some Arabic here. This is going to be tough for me. Yusuf bin Tashfine Street. Not sure. Plenty of options in the Middle East. Quite nice looking buildings, if I'm honest. That looks pretty nice. Okay. So where have we been before? I think we've been in Israel. I think, is Israel on here? I don't know. It's quite a main. Oh, shoot. Taxi there. That could be useful. Does it say, please give us a sign? No, it doesn't. It's obviously got some kind of logo on there, but it isn't clear. Israel, obviously we're not in Israel because the writing is in Arabic, so that's stupid of me to suggest. It would be in Hebrew if we were in Israel. What was I thinking? I'm thinking of like Jordan and, oh yes, I've been able, look at this, to get down onto this motorway. That is useful. And we've got some signs coming up and I've only got a minute left, so I'm going to go to those signs and I'm going to go behind them and then I'm going to turn around and look at it and see what we have. Do we recognize any of this? No. Assault Jerash Tilalali Azukra. This could be Saudi. Let's get in here. So I don't think Syria's on the map. We've had Jordan. Have we had Lebanon? Don't know. Could this be Egypt? I think I'm going to go with Saudi, you know. Just because... The reason I'm going with Saudi is because it's quite built up. And I think Saudi is quite built up. And also, I'm going with it because I don't recognize any of these places. And I don't really know. Al Hussein. Now, this is going to frustrate me. First of all, it's not Saudi. We've got the flag here. Do we know the flag? That's all we need. And you know what? I'm going to cheat. And look, and I think we found it. I think it's Jordan, because that is the reverse flag there. But on the other side of that sign, we see it's got the Jordan flag. And I'm cheating by using the flag that appears in the map. So I'm going with Jordan because it's got that star in the red. Yes! Star in the red triangle. That is good. Okay. Call it cheating. I call it, you know, using the tools that I have at my disposal. JPN Mercedes-Benz. Does that mean Japan? Could be Japan. No. Not Japan. Got European writing on the Roman writing on the ground. Interesting big hill there. Not sure, but we've got a flag here, so why don't we go and explore this flag right here? Looks like the Texas flag, doesn't it? Not quite. Is that Chile? I think it is. Is that the Chilean flag? Alameda? I think I'm just going to go with these. I think that that's the Chilean flag there. Red, white with a star on the in the blue bit. Yes, it is. Red, white, star in the blue bit. Okay, let's go for the guess. Done. Chile. Excellent. Not sure about this one. This could be anywhere. Let's get out of here. What do we have here? Napredajom. Napredaj. Napredaj. Is that... That's not Russian, is it? Could that be Polish? Can't read that really. Well, I can read that, but it's not clear. This is Europe somewhere. Europe somewhere. What do we have? Come on, give us a sign here. Give us a dot. Dot .sk. Right. What did we think that was before? Slovakia? What are the options again? We've got Slovenia, Serbia, Slovakia. I think surely .sk is Slovakia. Svenska, like Sweden, but that I think is SV. Perfectgarden.sk. I think that's probably as good a clue as we're going to get. So I'm going to go with it. SK must be Slovakia, right? Yes. Yes, it was. We were in... Where were we? Let's find out where we actually were there. I can't read the town just yet. Luchnec. Luchnec. All right. That was lucky because I didn't know that. Is that Hebrew? I think it might be Hebrew. So that helps. It's a shame to see all that rubbish everywhere. Let's go down here. And see what we can find. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we skipped ahead to the main road, but that's no bad thing. I think that's Hebrew, so I think that puts us in Israel. Israel. Good. Okay, well, don't think we need to confirm too much more than that. So let's do it. Let's just make sure we actually select Israel. It should say it. Yes, Israel. Okay, guess. Done. That is a streak of 10, which I think with a time limit is quite respectable. So, not bad. Is this the Netherlands? This could be Dutch here. Maybe not. Looks a bit industrial, doesn't it? Looks like there's plenty more down here. So let's go for an explore. Oh, it's all being completely redone, isn't it? What do we have here? What's the writing in? Verboden te werf beterden. Not the Netherlands, because the cars here don't have the yellow front number plates. So, not sure about that. What does this say? For car exports. Don't know. FACAR. I don't think that's... Was that French? Was that French? To pay all over the many countries, all countries. Transport maritime to pay, shipping all over the world. Yes, I think it is. So that's French. Okay, I'm going to keep looking, but that helps. This doesn't really feel French. But yes, .fr. Or email auto32plus@hotmail.fr. I wouldn't have guessed that off the top of my mind, but it is. So I'm curious to find out where in France this is. Let's guess. No! Oh. That's ridiculous. We were in Belgium with a .fr email URL there. That is frustrating. Look, played it fast and loose perhaps towards the end and got stung because of it. We were actually in Brussels. And if I'm honest, I don't like Brussels, so another reason not to like Brussels. But anyway, I thought we were in France, but what can you say? They speak Flemish in Belgium, so a mixture of French and Dutch and its own sort of special language. And I guess that's what fooled us. So, one to remember for next time. I think a streak of 10 countries with a 2.5-minute limit, pretty respectable. So let's view the summary and see what we got. Your streak ended at 10 countries. Number 1, Canada, Singapore, 3, Guatemala, 4, Austria, Argentina, Netherlands, Jordan, Chile, Slovakia, Israel, and we failed at number 11 with Belgium. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. Do hit subscribe and like it if you enjoyed it. It really helps me grow the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.